hunting waves. So I am a pure white trash New Zealander. I grew up on a dairy farm. I grew up hunting and fishing, and I always remember going out hunting was such an intense experience. It was, you're immersed in nature, very similar to surfing. You're immersed in nature, but when you go, there's a big difference between going on a hike and going hunting. Going on a hike, you're very immersed in nature. It's very calming, yes. But when you have a rifle in your hand and I've even been in the situation back in New Zealand where I was sort of strapped for cash, and I needed to hunt something for food. It was sort of very primal instinct to be hungry and hunting. And what it does is it puts you into a very intense flow state when you're hunting. So the flicker of a bird's feather in your peripheral vision is the sound, and the sight of that is heightened to another level when you're hunting, because it's extremely important to you, and it's within our DNA. For millions of years, if we weren't successful at that skill, we in our village didn't survive. Hunters out there will certainly agree with my experience, and if you're a female listening to this, or you're a male feminist and you don't necessarily agree with hunting or understand how hunting could do that to you, you could think in terms of gathering as well. This, from an evolutionary biology perspective, the same sort of flow state and focus would happen, because if you were out gathering, you have to be very detail orientated and hyper aware of what you're picking, because it could potentially be poisonous, and also, of course, there could be a tiger ready to attack you from either side. So both hunting and gathering, those words and those concepts tend to put us into more of a flow state. So I'm going to recommend that next time you go surfing, instead of just sitting there and waiting for a wave or paddling around trying to catch a wave, have the mindset of hunting down, or gathering, if you like, but hunting down waves. Hunting waves out, because you see those surfers super paddle fit, and you see them paddling around the line up, great paddling efficiency, they're cruising around, they're so focused visually on reading the ocean to a fine detail level. They're hunting down, like, where is that little weird wave that has that crazy, where is that going to break? They're constantly predicting where that wave is going to break, and they're hunting down the perfect section, or as a hunter, the perfect shot. You want the cleanest, most efficient kill, and as a surfer, you want to enter that wave in the perfect spot and have a nice, clean line. So yeah, recent hunting trip, I brought that hyper awareness into my surfing and hunting down waves, and that really did help me focus in on some of those finer details, and I've been doing that a lot lately. So I wanted to leave you with that thought. You can go to surfmastery.com to the blog page and check out the article for a more sort of in-depth description of that. So if you guys enjoy the podcast and you want it to continue, I think it's at that point now where I need questions, specific questions. Send them through mike@surfmastery.com.
I was actually seeing more in a wave. You're finding sections that you never saw before.
This is the end, beautiful friend. This is the end, my only friend. The end of our elaborate plans. The end of everything that stands. The end, no safety or surprise. The end, I'll never look into your eyes again. danger on the edge of town. Ride the King's Highway. Weird scenes inside the gold mine. Ride the highway west, baby. Ride the snake. Ride the snake to the lake, the ancient lake, baby. The snake is long, 7 miles. Ride the snake. He's old and his skin is cold. The West is the best. The West is the best. Get here and we'll do the rest. The blue bus is calling us. The blue bus is calling us. Driver, where you taking us? The killer awoke before dawn. He put his boots on. He took a face from the ancient gallery and he walked on down the hall. He went into the room where his sister lived, and then he paid a visit to his brother, and then he walked on down the hall, and he came to a door, and he looked inside. Father, yes son, I want to kill you. Mother, I want to. Come on, come on, baby, take a chance with us. Come on, baby, take a chance with us. Come on, baby, take a chance with us and meet me at the back of the blue bus. Do the blue rock on the blue bus. Do the come on, yeah. This is the end. You took the friend. This is the end. My only friend, the end. It hurts to set you free, but you'll never follow me. The end of laughter and soft light. The end of nights we tried to die. This is